What you need is to be proactive. There's one author who spoke about the 5 P's of being proactive. Number 1, predict, prevent, plan, participate, and perform. In the book of 2 Kings chapter 7, you will see 4 lepers that were sitting at the gates of Samaria. A gate is an opening, is a potential, is an opportunity. And they were there where the activity, business, and trade and decisions are made. And they said, if we sit here, we die. If we say we go into the city, there's famine in the city. If we remain here, we die. But if we go to the camp of Arameans, we might live. If they kill us, we are dead already. But who knows, they might allow us to live. What happened? They predicted what might happen. If they remained there, they predicted loss. If they went to the city where there was famine, they predicted loss. If they went into the camp of the Arameans, they predicted that there's a 50-50 chance, and they took that 50 chance. You predict, you prevent, you plan, you participate, and then you ensure that there is a performance. Genesis 27, verse 34 to 38. When Esau heard the words of his father, he let out a loud and bitter cry. He said to his father, "Bless me too, my father." But Isaac said, "Your brother came and tricked me. He has taken your blessing." Esau said, "Jacob is the right name for him. He has tricked me these 2 times. He took away my share of everything you own. Now he has taken away my blessing." Then Esau asked, "Haven't you saved a blessing for me?" In life, those that think ahead, plan ahead, act today for tomorrow will carry the day. Those that wait for events to happen always gets overtaken by the train and chain of events. Are you reactive or are you proactive? Yes, to act is to do something. To inact is to not do something. When you don't do something today in line of your tomorrow, it will be too late for you to do tomorrow what you're supposed to do today. How often do you feel like your mood and feeling depends on external circumstances? How often do you hold on to that negative feeling and emotion? Are you a master of your reality? Are you a master of your decision? Are you a master of your future? Do you plan everything in advance, or you wait for things to happen? To react is to consciously or unconsciously let go of control and allow situations to make you respond to them relying on your instinct and your habit instead of your reason and mindfulness, where your feelings affect your performance. If reaction becomes your way of habit, you become a prisoner of bad habits and let external factors dictate your life. Sometimes you act from a place of scarcity, where you just play a role in the movie of your life instead of being a director who directs and determines the direction that your life goes on to. Proactivity is about taking one step further and acting consciously and with greater responsibility. You are consciously present in the now and you are critically thinking. So Jacob, when his brother came, when he was hungry from hunting, he said to him, "Sell me your birthright," because he was proactively thinking for the blessing that he really wanted. Most of the time, by the time we wake up, events have taken a different twist and a different direction. Everything can be taken from a person, but your freedom to choose is the last of freedoms that can be taken. Can you choose to be proactive instead of being reactive? 4 things that I want to leave you with. Number 1, notice and rethink your reactiveness. Luke chapter 9, verse 1 to 2. Jesus, when he went into Nazareth, where people were saying, "We know his mother, we know his brothers, we know his sisters, James, John, and Simon are with us here. What news from the heavens can he deliver?" He then said, "Let me be proactive. Let me send the disciples ahead in the cities that I'm about to preach." So in other words, they conditioned, prepare people for Christ. He gave them power and authority to heal the sick, drive out demons, and to declare that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. What are you sending ahead? What are you sensitizing your market, your economy with? Number 2, change your language from the impossible language to possibility language. I want, I cannot be able to do, I wish, I have to, if only, to I can, I will, I want to. There's an active participation. In Exodus chapter 2 verse 4, you hear that Jochebed put Miriam strategically positioned. She said, I will be ready when the need comes to see what will happen to the young man. And then when the daughter of Pharaoh saw Moses, she ran and said, "I will look for a nurse for you." So she was proactively. She spoke a possibility language. "Let me look for a maid that will look after the child for you." And then she went and took the mother, and the mother nursed her own son, being paid by Pharaoh. Number 3, adopt a growth mindset. Adopt a growth mindset. Thy word have I hid in my heart, that I will not sin against you. Psalm 119 verse 11. I'm storing the word in lieu of the future. Growth mindset. I need to keep growing. I need to keep becoming better and better. Number 4, be mindful. Watch out for the little things. Luke chapter 22 verse 10 to 13. When Jesus was about to have the Passover, he sent his disciples ahead and he said, you meet a man in the city carrying a pitcher of water. Follow him. And when you get there, ask the owner and say, the master said he's looking for a room where you have the Passover, and prepare for the Passover. So he had to look for the little things. They had to look and observe the little thing. That pitcher of jar that everyone was taking for granted, it is that thing that everyone takes for granted that will be the breakthrough idea that you have. Our behavior must be a function of our decision, not external condition or situations that we find ourselves that handicap us. So you need to take action. From inactivity to activity. Plan ahead, think ahead, predict, prevent, seek out opportunities, check alternative, implement it and act. Then you see the results that you are needing and that you are looking for. Indeed, your life must move. You cannot keep on blaming the conditioning that you were conditioned for your behavior and for your reality, because your behavior is based on your conscious choices and values that you have. So you cannot keep on blaming the external, because if you keep on blaming the external, you become a prisoner. Prisoner mentality say everything happens not by my choice. I am tired, I am handicapped, I cannot do what I want. Act or you'll be acted on. Quite a number of people are passengers. So there's a passenger, you are acted on. The driver gets you the direction that you want. The speed that you are going to find yourself in is not determined by you, but is determined by someone else. Why will you be only an actor in your life story instead of being a director that determines the direction of your life story? Stop being a passenger. Start being an active participant in what happens in your life. You have a responsibility to make things happen. Proverbs chapter 22 verse 3 says, the prudent sees danger and hides himself, but the simple go on and suffer for it. The prudent sees danger and hides himself, but the simple goes on, keep on living. Keep on staying where you are. Keep on remaining in the status quo. Like the frog that they say, you keep on hitting the water slowly. It will stay in the water until it gets boiled. Why? Because it goes on. But the prudent sees danger before it comes. Be proactive. See the opportunity before it comes. Jacob saw the opportunity and he maximized the opportunity before the time came. Remember, you need to keep pushing. You need to keep trying for you to make it. You will make it. But don't be inactive, and don't just act out of reaction, out of scarcity, but act out of opportunity, out of possibility. If you lose, you lose. Stay there, you lose. But if you try, who knows? You might win and you might succeed.